sure there's a bunch of them, but I don't have any. So all she's going to do is, what does she do again? She provides a few ingredients on command, I think. I don't need the ingredients, so I don't really pay attention to it, but at least now there's someone looking after the house. That's a good thing. I'm also close to broke. Again. Don't need... Not gonna need that. I don't think necromancers generally have stuff like shield spells and the like, so... Help. Enchanted items don't help with shield spells, that's just armor class. Enchanted items help negate resistance to normal weapons. Anyway, back to the quest at hand. Just a question, but anyone suspicious of the quest name itself?
Mixing up some potions. You look like quite the athlete.
And so the game goes from 15 frames per second to 60 in a matter of seconds. Sure. That guy's as dead as a dodo. Let's see, I need to... You need to meet the person here, but there isn't a mine anywhere. North of the cursed mine. Game... The mine I see is northwest. I don't even know if that's a cursed mine. Whatever. We need to wait here until up and about 2 AM to fall into this very, very obvious trap. It literally could not be more obvious. Well, 2 AM on the dot. Yes, of course it's a trap. What did you think? Seriously. But I am going to do something interesting. Oh. You know what? Fuck you, fuck your quest, I'm just gonna shoot you right the fuck now. There. You happy? Hello, Count.
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer.
Why was... Yeah, we know who he is. Why was he a threat?
Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one?
No, he wasn't wearing a robe.
I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies.
Well, I can check him. They're dead now. Go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I was only here for a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the necromancer's cult.
Which is?
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
Will do.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For
At
now.
least I survived.
Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Yeah. What is supposed to happen is that these guys walk up to you and go, haha, we tricked you. Then attack you. I'm not entirely sure if the Count is supposed to show up and rescue you, so to speak, but... really. Fuck this bullshit. And I am indeed very pleased that I can just do so. For a moment there I thought I had to get called out for being a moron, just to get the quest triggers to work, but no. Friend or foe?
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
No. Game? That is south of the cursed mine and quite a ways from the entrance. Whatever. I will forgive this, since you allowed me to completely snap the tar out of that ridiculous setup. Yes, I'm going to do that a few more times during the quest line, assuming I have to get that far. Okay, now at least I know where you are.
Well met.
You are here.
Well met.
And up the stairs. You.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yes, you pathetic little puny shit.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign.
Saved me my
I
ass.
must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way.
They never did. Seriously.
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
These guys are all buffoons, seriously.
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
Necromancers are always underground. They're always found in caves and forts and the like, except when doing these quests. And they never move, even when you show up. This makes no sense.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Okay.
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
Yes, he does.
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident. We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you.
I'll hold you to that.
You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it.
Okay, new task?
Before you...
Okay.
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
Ooh, a spell Yes, the Spelldrinker's Amulet. That is a nice little item.
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
Oh, please. 3 little assailants. I beat a living Daedric Lord. 3 puny assailants ain't gonna do shit.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province.
Oh.
Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's tower.
Really?
Irlav should be waiting for you.
To be entirely honest, I'm not going to get a break from the fact that you are completely incompetent buffoons. Anyway, Spelldrinker's Amulet. It is a level item with Spell Absorb, which isn't useful because if you get hit by magic, you're doing something wrong. Unless, of course, you intend to get hit by magic, in which case, it is a very good item with pretty good absorb. Anyway, I need to talk to a dude, and I want to know where that dude is. That dude appears to be in here. In the council chambers where I'm not supposed to go. That is lovely. You.
You're about Vatican, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Scaleel indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders.
Indeed.
Look into it for me, will you? You can find Scaleel at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Thank you.
I eagerly await your return.
I'm afraid, thankfully you're not telling me to bugger off. You admit that I have a reason to be there, and you didn't even give me a bounty. You, sir, are smart. Sadly, that isn't saying much, all things considered. Where is this thing? Oh, boy. There it is. That is far. Anyway, this is a pretty interesting quest. Except the part where, well, there's an Ayleid ruin.
What's going on with you?
Shut up. There's an Ayleid ruin connected to that cave. Nice, except that doesn't ever happen anywhere else in the original, as far as I know. It does at least happen once in this game, but I don't know if OO added it. Anyway, this ruin, it has a gimmick that no other ruin has, except the ones that are quest related. So it really just drives the point home that there is nothing in here. Open it, dang it! Thank you! Talk about shitty luck. Really, it just drives the point home that these rooms are empty as fuck. There's a ton of them with a few gimmicks, but that's it. Anyway.
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild mages only.
Guess what I am, genius?
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Yes.
Irlav sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help?
Yes.
No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help.
Indeed.
If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
Pillar.
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Okay.
What a waste of my talents.
You have no idea how often I wish I could say that. But don't. Because I really don't have a reason to say that. Now, there aren't any enemies here, but you do want to sneak past this, because there are enemies there, and if you trigger them, it's gonna be annoying. Anyway.
Be careful in here.
This here is the pillar. If you step in the room, I think these things are supposed to shoot you, but they don't at the moment, so let's just talk to that guy.
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
Yes.
I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever cast the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them. But we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been sulking over the way Erlov's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it.
That is why these guys fail. The solution is obvious. They just need a single item that the other person right there has. They just don't give it to each other. Hey, seriously? What's up here? Nothing? Well, fuck, there's nothing up here. That is why these guys fail. It just... Wow. Can I open that? That's faster. You.
If there's anything about Vatican you need explained, let me know. I'll help if I can.
Alien references.
I don't know why Dental is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end.
Oh, don't tell me.
What a waste of my talents.
And we got the alien thingamabob. Really, a lot of this is just talking to NPCs and figuring shit out. Which would be more interesting if these NPCs weren't complete doofuses.
Be careful in here.
But alright.